Hello guys, this is Earl and welcome back to my channel. Again, if you are new here, please do hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more Taekook reaction videos from me, I'll just put a link here. Okay guys, I will cut the long intro. Today we are going to have a reaction video about the In the Soop episode 6 because I have been searching all over YouTube and thankfully someone commented on my channel. Thank you so much, Purple Moon, for recommending this channel to me. This means a lot because I've been searching all over the internet just to find an analysis video for the In the Soop episode 6. So this is an important piece to all of us Taekookers because a lot of Taekookers were hesitant, guys. They were persuaded about this episode. Like, what happened? We have been Taekookers for a long time and you just get persuaded by this clip in the Soop episode 6 for just 2 minutes. Come on guys, we are not like that. If you're a real Taekooker, you would not get persuaded by this simple 2-minute clip. And I would like to thank this channel, Taekook Pill, for giving your thoughts, for giving all of the insights, your analysis to this video, because we Taekooker really care for this fandom and we cannot get persuaded by the simple episode 6 clip. So without further ado, let's dip into this video. So let's play the video in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so how about this one?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So OMG, I don't even know where to start with all of this. Maybe, yes, it's too toxic. Correct. Yes, definitely. Will affect your mental health. As you might or might not know, Taekook had a small Taekook date in the most recent in this episode, and there has been a lot of controversies around it. Yes, let's see a small recap of what happened, shall we? And forgive me if you can't see the video behind because the letters. Okay, that's fine, dear. We do appreciate. First, stay excited, trying to sell everything. Yeah, this. Yeah. Taeyong was like preparing everything, such a sweet boyfriend. Super. Oh, look at Taeyong, so handsome. He was. See, he's even so excited. Oh. Then Jimin lied to Jungkook, telling him there was water leaking in his room. Yeah. Cookie is so innocent here.
Okay.
Jimin and Taeyong start joking and acting. Okay. Yeah. This was funny here. Your order has been placed. I understand why the staff wrote awkward part, and I don't think it was meant in a bad way, because TBH, they were kind of awkward, restricting themselves too much, too aware of the cameras. Yes, correct. I told you before that I think this new era will be more about genuine friendship moments than ship romantic moments, and I can truly see it here with the way Tae asks Jimin to go because. How about this one? How about this one? This is a Jikook, a Jimin and Jungkook live. How come Taeyong is interrupting? Yep. And when Jimin returns, he still leaves them alone to keep talking. Girl, we all know what Taekook has. They have a special relationship. That's why everyone is like respecting every group member is like respecting them, the relationship. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
둘이 데이트하는 거야?
Are getting more awkward as the members keep coming by.
정국 씨랑 태우 씨야?
What's going on today? Now comes the interesting part. Incoherence, okay. The talk they had was full of incoherence, things that didn't add up. If we want to believe that they were just talked about the topics and about, their conversation was full of holes and looked scripted. Yes. It doesn't take a fool to know that this conversation isn't actually personal, nor that they didn't actually pour their feelings to each other, opened up right there and then. They're mostly talking to the cameras, not to each other, and it isn't as... And usually... Yes, correct. And look at this one. Usually, this is Taekook. Look at how comfortable they are here. I mean, come on guys, we are not fools. Again, don't get persuaded. Yeah, it doesn't make no effing sense. The conversation is a bit weird. They started to talk about Jungkook tag. The trainee days, it definitely a normal conversation on that doesn't have coherence or flow. Yeah, I mean, okay, the benefit of the doubt. The thing about being partners in crime reminded me of this. Big fight with Jungkook. Nope, I have never been with Jungkook. Me and Jungkook, we've gotten scolded together. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, but this clip doesn't make sense to me at all. He makes a contrast by saying special bond, as they don't have a special bond now. But then, yeah, I mean, he says, we've been busy so... These days, huge gap between trainee days and these days. Yeah, there is a big gap. It's clear that they have been talking about the cuts, separation, everything that happened in between, as they only talk about their trainee days and the most recent moment in 2020. Yep. More inaccuracies. Conversation, ask about Tae's emotional state. I can see why they feel nostalgic about this issue though. Oh honey boo boo, we got them receipts. Jungkook does talk to you informally. Yeah. That's why I'm telling you guys. The episode 6 is so scripted. It's so scripted. Look at this one. He talks to Tae informally. This is a proof, guys. I just hated how they manipulated Taekook so much. I mean, look at this. They are so close, guys. I mean, how can they have a gap? See? You got caught. You got busted. This also doesn't make sense. Okay. Tae started talking a lot to ARMY by the end of 2019, and they started performing on with the ARMYs in February to March 2020. Okay. They never talk about it. Correct! Yes. That's why I think the episode 6 is scripted. Especially since Jungkook noticed all of it and was with Tae when he spent time with the ARMYs and Weavers, and knowing that Jungkook always talks to Tae when he sees him in a bad mood. Yup. Now this makes sense. And if you are a BTS fan, you know this. Just try to pause and read this. They have a message to each other. They literally keep talking about stuff they've surely discussed before and have talked about in public content their real life. It's pointless to think they really just opened up in front of the cameras. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now this one is the latest V Live. They naturally want to open up with the staff that bothers them emotionally. There's a long way to go. Sorry, but I don't believe this. Taekook are one of the most emotionally intimate people ever, and they always are really open with each other. Hadn't done before, though, is talking on camera. Yep. I told you that Taekookers' image was going to be changed in this new era, and the BH had a plan for them, and guess what? We've seen snippets, stuff it had after. Yup. Yeah. I mean, this all makes sense. That's why we are seeing a lot of Taekook moments, because I think Big Hit is like planning all of this. Tae is the easiest to talk to for Jungkook. Correct. If he was referring to their V Live, then no. They never said that they were awkward because of each other, but because of the fact that they hadn't gone live for a long time. That was it. Whenever I'm in trouble, yeah, this one too. See? Guys, what happened to the years of Taekook moments? The evidence and using informality. Okay, your theory. All I have to say is Big Hit are absolutely geniuses. I told you back in GTA video that I thought Taekook had a plan with Big Hit to be more open, and it came true. With this new era post-contract renewal, a lot of us Taekookers have been super happy with the amount of new content. Correct. Because Taekook, their V Live and the new content, yes, including things that happened in the Soop. However, a remaining problem for them in order to make this happen is a narrative Big Hit pushed for such a long time that most armies still believe that this Taekook don't like or hate each other, that they spend time together. Sure, it was somewhat Big Hit's fault that so many armies have this mentality, but in order to change it, it wouldn't be so easy to let out a statement talking about their cuts and separations, because then they would have to expose them as well. Correct. And expose the relationship when they justified all that time they spent away from cameras, not even interacting or looking their way. Yeah, so what did they decide to do? Well, Big Hit decided to offer a definite closure to those times and offer a new beginning, and dedicated to non-Taekookers armies and never got to see the full truth and believe Taekook didn't like each other and that they were awkward. The manipulation, guys. The manipulation. And they drifted apart and became awkward around. Yeah, we need to ask the question, why? Big Hit added their date scene in the very beginning of the episode and promoted it. They wanted to make sure everyone saw that Taekook relationship was better, and they fixed whatever problem they had between them. See? Big Hit planned everything, guys. From the start. Like, wow. Are closer now thanks to their top, and yeah, that's what Big Hit is like trying to implement here. Basically, okay, wanted something that Taekook didn't like each other in order for their new plan with Taekook to start a plan in which Taekook will be freer. Yeah. I mean, the manipulation, guys. Come on. So that when they see Taekook being clingier and they know solve their problem issues, I can't. You know, this makes sense. This makes sense. Thank you for analyzing this. I understand Taekookers' frustration because even if things change, the majority of the fandom will still be clueless and they won't ever know accepting that Taekook have something or about the separation and cutscenes. But please understand that Big Hit acknowledges their separation and cutscenes, then Taekook will be outed, and that's probably something they're not prepared for. Good things will come, I promise. Please be patient. Well, I hope so, because they've got us all confused. They're trying to make it seem as their new moments post-contract renewal and are thanks to this talk they had. Yep. It's like they're putting. They were very clingy. Kind of nervous of people's reaction, just like in GTA's. I mean, that's why this. I was like asking to myself, like, why do we get why do we have a lot of Taekook moments this year? Because it's like a preparation for this episode 6, guys. Stressing me out. And everyone was shocked and they were making their relationship look really obvious, but they had to step back. Something that didn't allow them to continue with their plan. Okay. Their V Live. Everyone, including Taekooker, thought that they were being awkward because of their relationship and simply weren't as close. That they were being forced into doing fan service just so Taekookers could shut up. Okay, so naturally, Big Hit knew this was something bad and that it would affect their plans for Taekook that they didn't clear up and they would be like the good old days. This next scene is the one that definitely convinced me that their conversation was sort of planned and it was spontaneous as they made it seem. So I had a meeting with Big Hit about this kind of image. Oh, yes. I think I remember. Let's connect the dots. I'm trying to not let a word bettering myself. The manipulation, right? But I just wish this is for the better. Because we've been shipping Taekook for a long time, guys. And in my opinion, I don't ship this kind of things. I don't ship fan service. I ship real things. Yeah. What kind of image I should show ARMY? There are evidences. That's why they've connected. That's why we've connected all the dots here. Everything went back to their fetus days. That's what they're trying to show us. A huge part of me changed because of you. We all know this. We all know this. If you're an ARMY, you know this. The similarities. Come on. Don't ignore these. This is true. Though, and I hope more people take it seriously, Tae doesn't deserve feeling down. Yeah. We know that Taeyong has changed a bit through time. I think it's going to take opening themselves to us rather. Please show him, all the members, lots of love. Yeah. We support them so much. We love them. I think it's... Oh yeah. I think the most urgent reason as why I want to perform conflict. Oh, this is what Tae was telling Jungkook. I would talk about my theory, but even I told you all of these, maybe distorted the truth a bit, but what they said is still very true. Correct? But for they matured, yes, and they went through a lot of things, yeah. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Yeah, we get this. We get this. Even if Taekook isn't real, Tae still felt bad during the pandemic. So instead of focusing on hate, we should focus on their mental health. Yeah, everyone should focus on mental health. Guys, especially these times. Especially these people, Taekook, BTS armies, they are exposed of criticisms because they are on cam.
예전처럼의 그 어린 느낌은 아니지만 그래도 뭔가 좀 돌아간 것 같아.
Oh no, thank you so much for sharing this. Wow. That was a great analysis. Okay guys, so comment down below your views and opinions about this video. Let's all talk about this one because since this is really controversial, we need to talk about this one. I won't say a lot of things to this video. I respect the video. Everyone is entitled with their own opinion. So guys, I'll just leave it to you. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, take care of your mental health. Don't get stressed. Always be happy. I mean, we all get stressed, but don't take it seriously. And see you on my next reaction video. Have a great day. Borahae!